Hello, once again, Wildcats, and welcome to another edition of Coach's Corner presented by Atria Health. My name is Paul Rover, joined by the head coach of the Davidson football team, Scott Abel, after the Cats win it 70-48 against the Stetson Hatters. And coach, a strong start leads to a terrific day for the offense. Also saw some great work on special teams. Defense getting some plays when it needed to. How do you assess that big win over the Stetson Hatters this past Saturday?
Well, first, it's good to get back on the right side of things, right? Coming off a really tough away trip at Dayton, a quality opponent, and just missing out on a chance to win that football game. And I love the way we responded, right? I think it shows another way that this team has continued to grow, mature. I've said it a lot this year, and this is just another example. We showed back up Monday after the Dayton loss, got back to work, and that showed up Saturday on the field against Stetson. Really proud of that. Offensively, just what a great day of execution, right? That's how I would phrase that. I thought from all levels, from up front to our quarterback play to out wide receiver to our backfield, we executed a high level, and that showed up. And you said it right, made some big plays on special teams. Defense had some great moments throughout the game as well. And so all around, really happy about it. Great to get the win here at home. And, looking forward to this week.
Let's talk about the offensive line, what they had to overcome with a key player or two out for the game. We saw Liam Turner at center. We saw Alex Jones, the freshman, appear on the offensive line from time to time. Yeah. What do you make of the work that O-line did against Stetson on Saturday?
It gives us a ton of confidence moving forward, right? We were short on Saturday, right? You're without your starting center. You're without one of your starting tackles, right? And Carson Kaufman, who's another freshman tackle, played a lot. And so you're working in a handful of freshmen. You're playing a sophomore center for the first time. What a great day they had. And really proud of that group. And, every team has to absorb injuries throughout the year. This year, it's really hit us on the offensive side hard, right? And I think everybody knows about our quarterback, kind of rotation because of injuries. And this week it was our offensive line. And hopefully we can get healthier, right? And get a few more guys really back and prepared this week. But the confidence we now have in those young guys going forward is tremendous.
We saw a couple of extra plays out of the playbook with a couple of touchdowns that were scored. We saw a double reverse flea flicker lead to a touchdown to Brody Reyna. We saw a fake speed option that led to a touchdown for Aaron Mayone. Cats opening up the playbook with some exciting plays against the Hatters.
Well, we did, yes, right? But it all started because we could really get our foundation going, right? We got our option game going early, right? That first drive, Drew came out, ran our option game really spectacular, really smooth, executed well. We scored early. Luke comes out, his first drive, does the same thing. So now all of a sudden you can open up your playbook, right? You're not really capable as a play caller to open up your playbook till you can establish your base. And to do that early on really allowed us to grow within that game. And it's exciting when that happens for us. And usually when that happens, good things happen.
Well, one of those plays, which was the double reverse flea flicker, was set up by a short field from Aaron Mayone, who I thought had a great game in all aspects. He caught that touchdown pass, did a good job holding, particularly on the second extra point, which was snapped high, but he brought it back down from the heavens. Danny Reyes got the PAT, but then he had that lengthy kick return that led to a touchdown for the Cats. He had an outstanding game all around as well.
He did. He continues to be such an integral part of what we do. And we've really turned him loose a little more in special teams, right? He's returning now, and for years, I would say we've been very cautious, right, because he's so important offensively. But now here we are, back half of his senior year, and he just has such a talent to make plays in a lot of areas, and we're going to let him make plays in a lot of areas. So that's good for us. And Henry Dolan, we call him Hank Dolan, right? Made some special team plays well, recovered 2 fumbles, and so. It's always great when you see those kind of plays being made on special teams.
That's funny you mentioned Harry Dolan. I was about to mention the fact that the Cats officially had 4 takeaways with 2 fumble recoveries off the kickoffs by Henry Dolan, interception at the end of the game, and the pick 6 by John Tessman, who happens to be on this week's Wildcat profile. John's a player who my broadcast partner Mike Persina loves. Calls him a dude, makes some big plays in the backfield from time to time.
Well, what a great career he's had, right? And he's playing his best football right now. He really is. And so that was a great play, right? It kind of was the nail that finished things off, right? We were having our way, but that kind of put things over the top for us. And it's great when your seniors can make that kind of play. And we talk about the turnovers, and I give a shout out to our kickoff team and our special team coaches who they schemed up the first one, right? They schemed up. They knew that the Stetson front line on the return team was getting out early, right? And they alerted me of it all week, and so they had repped and prepared for that opportunity. And what a great kick by Zoo, right? Get a recovery right there by the group, and once again another way to build momentum in your game. And so it's a great Saturday, right? We saw great play out of a lot of areas, right? I do want to give a shout out. The quarterback room kind of split this week because it's a long season. I give them a lot of credit. That's hard in the quarterback room.
Not only that, they were able to get some extra rest in the fourth quarter with L.J. Phillips and Casey Bullock handling some snaps. Now we look forward to the Butler Bulldogs, who've given the Cats some good battles through the years. 2 years ago at Richardson Stadium, Butler only gave up 3 points at halftime to the Cats, but the Cats had a pitch of the shutout in that game. And then last year, a nice back-and-forth game in Indy that was won by the Cats. This is a Butler team that continues their ascent in the PFL. What should we expect from the Bulldogs at Field 76 this weekend?
Well, they're a team preseason I thought would very much be in the mix, and they are. It's year 3 for that staff. He's done a really good job of surrounding the program with scholar athletes that fit their scheme, and they've done a good job in the transfer portal. Right, they're a program that has capitalized on that probably more than maybe anyone else in our league, and that shows up. Right, so they got some scholarship players running around on both sides of the football that are finishing their careers either in grad school or another way. And so I think they're a talented group. They're playing confident football right now. I think that they're really talented on offense. They can run the football, right? They really want to be balanced. That shows up. Defensively, I think they're big. They have a scheme that fits who their personnel is. And so we got to be ready to play our best football. These have been really good battles, right, as you expected. And I expect nothing less than it being just a great Pioneer League, atmosphere here Saturday, right? It's our Wildcat weekend. They bring a good crowd base. They're a quality program. And that's exciting for us at this stage. It's what we always say, right? Playing late in the fall, you want to play games that mean something. This game will mean something Saturday.
That's certainly well. Looking forward to Wildcat weekend. Coach, congratulations on another win, and we'll keep it up this week. Good luck against the Bulldogs.
Thanks, Paul.
He's head coach Scott Abel. My name is Paul Roper, inviting you to Field 76 at Davidson College Stadium. It's Wildcat weekend. Calling all Wildcats. We want to see this place packed to watch what has been a fun football team to watch. They scored 70 points on Saturday. Who knows what they could do against the Bulldogs this weekend. This is a fun team to watch. We want to see you there. The game is presented by Atria Health. So too is Coach's Corner. Kickoff at 1 p.m. and our radio pregame coverage begins at 12:30. Until next week, this has been Coach's Corner presented by Atria Health.